The International Monetary Fund has advised government not to remove the fiscal responsibility legislation, which prevents it from spending more than 9% of the GDP on wages and salaries. The advice came as Grenada reaches its final review, which on 6 consecutive occasions received approval. That recommendation came from head of the IMF delegation, Nicolas Fambros.
I would not make any changes to the current act because it's just been started and it is critical for confidence and credibility and sustaining the progress that has been achieved. And I do not think that that particular element of it does, and I do not think that it does inhibit their ability to bargain or collectively freely.
This particular piece of legislation has received some criticisms from both the Public Workers Union and the Technical and Allied Workers Union. They have said that the fiscal responsibility legislation will tie the hands of the unions with regards to salary negotiations with government.
Free collective bargaining means that there must be no preconditions. Just as the law says that government cannot give any increases that will add to the wage bill and cause it to go more than 9% of GDP, it therefore means that we're not free to negotiate because they already set parameters.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell believes the unions may have a misunderstanding of the true intent of the legislation.
They want to be able to push for heavier increases, and that fiscal responsibility legislation may inhibit this. I use the word may because I think there is a bit of a misunderstanding. What the union wish to achieve and certain increases and demands that it's making can still be obtained under present law. But there must be an element of growth in a particular area to justify it. That's all it means, and which is the point I was making to the unions. Let's settle here, and as the time goes, we are on the table together. You're monitoring government performance. You're part of the social partnership. You know all that's been achieved. So we are going to make decisions together.
Meanwhile, the IMF has projected growth for Grenada to be 2.5% in 2017. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell is optimistic that the projection can be surpassed. Colin Campbell, GBN News.